Let's be honest for a second. Your dog has zero understanding of taxes, traffic, or your terrible ex. They don't know what a mortgage is. They have never once worried about what people think of them. And yet, they wake up every single morning looking at you like you personally hung the sun in the sky. That's not loyalty. That's not instinct. That's love, the purest, most unconditional kind that exists on this planet. The question is, are you loving them back the way they actually need? Because most dog owners are doing it slightly wrong, not out of cruelty, but out of not knowing. In this video, we're going through 6 acts of love your dog genuinely needs from you, not wants, needs, for a long, healthy, emotionally fulfilled life. If you're new here, this channel is about understanding your dog on a deeper level, so you can be the owner they deserve. Hundreds of thousands of dog parents already call this place home. Hit subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next. Now, let's get into it. Number 1, let them sniff and actually mean it. You know how you scroll through your phone first thing in the morning, just catching up on what happened while you were asleep? That's exactly what your dog is doing with their nose, except their phone has 300 million scent receptors compared to your measly 6 million, and every blade of grass is basically a full news article. When you rush your dog past a smell on a walk, you're essentially snatching their phone out of their hand mid-scroll and saying, "We don't have time for this." So here's the shift. Give them at least 10 to 15 minutes uninterrupted per walk where they lead and you follow. No tugging, no come on, just you, your patience, and their beautiful nose doing its ancient, sacred work. Number 2, touch them the way they want to be touched. Here's something most people get completely wrong. Not all dogs want to be hugged. I know, it's devastating. The full-on face squish hug that makes you feel amazing, to many dogs, it's mildly stressful. Because in dog language, placing weight over another animal's body is a dominance signal. Your dog tolerates your hugs because they love you. That is not the same as enjoying them. What most dogs actually love, slow, firm strokes along their back, chest scratches, and behind-the-ear massage. The sweet spots vary by dog. Your job is to pay attention to their response. Leaning in means keep going. Shifting away means wrong spot. Touch is also how oxytocin, the bonding hormone, gets released for both of you. You're not just petting your dog, you're literally drugging each other with love chemicals. Learn their language. Touch them their way. Number 3, protect their peace. Take stress seriously. Dogs can't call in sick. They can't tell you they've had enough. They just endure, yawning, lip-licking, panting, tucking their tails, all stress signals that most owners walk right past. Think of it like this. Imagine being forced to attend every single social event your most extroverted friend planned, with zero ability to say no, and nobody noticing you were uncomfortable. That's what it feels like to be a stressed dog with an oblivious owner. Chronic stress in dogs doesn't just affect their mood, it suppresses their immune system, shortens their lifespan, and leads to behavioral problems that people then blame on the dog. Acts of love here look like removing them from situations that overwhelm them, creating a quiet decompression space at home, not forcing them into greetings with strangers, and yes, actually learning what their stress signals look like. Your dog can't advocate for themselves. You have to do it for them. Number 4, play like you mean it. Here's a wild statistic. Most adult dogs are chronically understimulated, not because their owners don't love them, but because owners think a walk and some kibble covers all the bases. It doesn't. Play is not optional enrichment. For dogs, play is how they process emotions, test their body, bond with their pack, and stay mentally sharp. A dog that doesn't play enough is like a person who never laughs, technically surviving but not thriving. And here's the part most people miss. Your dog doesn't want you to toss a ball and scroll Instagram while they fetch. They want you in it. The chase, the tug, the fake out, the sprint. They want the interaction, not just the object. Give them at least 2 intentional, fully present play sessions a day. Put the phone down, get on the floor, be ridiculous. Your dog will think you are the greatest creature alive. Honestly, they already do, but this seals it. Number 5, teach them things consistently. You know what your dog actually wants? A job, a purpose, a problem to solve. Dogs are not furniture. They were bred over thousands of years to work alongside humans, herding, hunting, guarding, retrieving. When you hand them a couch and nothing to do, their brain starts writing its own job description, and that job description usually involves your shoes. Training isn't punishment. It isn't dominance. It's communication. It gives your dog a framework for understanding their world and a way to earn your approval, which is literally the thing they want most. Here's the love part. Training builds trust. A dog that understands what you expect is a dog that feels safe. A dog that feels safe is a dog that thrives. And before you say, "My dog is too old," no, they're not. Dogs can learn new behaviors at any age. Science confirmed it. Excuses revoked. Even 5 minutes of training a day, a new trick, a new command, a reinforced behavior, is 5 minutes of genuine mental stimulation your dog will thank you for. Number 6, just be there. This one doesn't cost anything. It doesn't require research or equipment or a Pinterest board. And it might be the most important item on this entire list. Your dog doesn't need you to be perfect. They need you to be present. Dogs are social animals. Isolation, even just hours alone in a quiet house, is genuinely stressful for many dogs. Being left out of your world feels, to them, like being left out of their purpose. This doesn't mean you can never leave. It means that when you are there, you're actually there, not on your phone beside them, with them, on the floor, on the couch, on a walk, in the yard, existing together. Because here's what your dog has understood about you from the moment they met you. You are the whole world. The whole thing. The least you can do is show up for it. 6 acts, 0 excuses. Let them sniff. Touch them their way. Protect their peace. Play like you mean it. Teach them consistently. And just be there. Your dog is already doing all of this for you every single day with every ounce of themselves. They deserve the same back. If this hit home for you, if you looked at your dog while watching this and thought, "I could do better," share this video with another dog parent who needs to hear it. You might change the life of a dog who can't ask for anything different. And if you haven't subscribed yet, this is a community for people who take their dog's well-being seriously. New videos drop regularly on everything from reading your dog's emotions to the truth about what they actually need to eat. Hit subscribe and the bell so you never miss one. Go hug your dog the right way. See you in the next one.